this game go for you? How you feel?
It felt amazing, honestly. It was my first time in the NFL, and it was great, man. It was everything I wanted and wished for and thought of growing as a kid. It was being on the practice squad last year. It was everything I wanted and more, honestly.
Johnny Holland said you lost about 15 pounds over last year. What did you work on, and how do you sort of, crafted your game?
I think the biggest thing for me was nutrition. I think taking nutrition seriously, and my body's my temple. As they say, and things like that. And I think that was the biggest thing: getting on the right meal plan, talking to the nutrition staff here, and things like that. I think that helped out a lot.
When you're coming in as a rookie, you spent the season on the practice squad. Usually, people who spend their rookie season on the practice squad played in preseason.
Yeah.
So, was that something that you really missed last year? I mean, do you feel like you were kind of robbed of that?
I definitely missed it. I think that was a disadvantage for me, as well as a lot of other rookies, undrafted specifically. I feel like that was a huge disadvantage, but I'm happy for the opportunity, that I got today, and this year.
What did you try to do behind the scenes last year to make sure that you were back here and you got your shot?
The biggest thing for me was just soaking everything up from guys like Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw. Those guys are the best at what they do, and I feel like that was the biggest thing for me is just seeing how they go about their day-to-day business and stuff like that. So just trying to emulate what they do.
Practicing against Dre, how much does he stress a linebacker, just given his athleticism and what you have to account for with him making off-schedule plays?
I feel like that was definitely a bonus in training camp going against him. Get you ready for the season. And things like that. Trey's a great athlete as well as a great passer. And he's the total package. So that was a great opportunity to go against him every day.
Even when Dre was out there today, I believe you were still at Mike. What was the process of sticking with that? And have you repped solely at Mike throughout camp?
Throughout camp, I've actually played Mike and Sam. When Aziz and Flan went down, they had moved me to Sam, and just trying to learn that. Just trying to learn as much as I can right now. Just so I can help the team any way possible.
You had 2 passes defense today. How much of it is that part of your game, being able to cover guys?
I would say I definitely worked on that this offseason, but I mean, the ball was just, I tried to make a play on the ball, and the ball was right there. So I feel like that was the biggest thing.
What's it like having a defensive coordinator who, was a linebacker and knows that position as well as anyone?
It's a blessing, honestly. I feel like Meek really, he brought me in here, honestly, and I owe him a lot. He counts on me. He wants a lot out of you. He also loves you and cares for you too. So I feel like having him as a linebacker, former linebacker coach, is a blessing. Because he demands a lot out of you, but he also cares for you.
When you say he brought you in here, do you mean he sort of asked for you back this preseason?
I mean, I would say when I came in as an undrafted rookie last year, he was probably person who stood on the table for me, and so I'm so forever thankful for him for that.
I guess in practice the last week or so, you've gotten a lot of reps. How much do you think you've grown just in that short amount of time, given all the reps you've done?
I would say I've grown substantially. I mean, you can't really emulate or correlate plays. You can't really get that any other way by just getting out there and playing. And I feel like that was really huge for me, getting out there and getting reps with the ones as well as the twos and just getting my feet in the ground and just moving fast.